I got into music through my father. I used to hear him play when I was a kid. My father introduced me to my first guitar, and I started writing songs about 15, 16 years old. So I started playing, 2-chord progressions for my girlfriends at the time in high school. I've been playing now for over 15 years. Well, now I play 3-chord progressions. No, I would say that a lot of the writing changes. I think the writing changes with experience. It changes with all the situations that happen to you in your life. Most of the songs that I write now deal with finding your place in this world, a lot of soul searching. Stories, I think, that, from observation, things that have happened to me, that are really just kind of about like life experiences. When I bring a song into the band, you always get a little nervous that you hope everyone likes it. You start playing, and that's when I think it really evolves into a song. And it becomes something that's really unimaginable and really rewarding. Oh, the first album I bought? Well, I had all of the Billy Joel tape cassettes as a kid. When I first got involved with BMG or Columbia House, I got the 10 CDs, which was a mix of Cypress Hill, Dr. Dre, Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, so it was all over the board. For me, it's the singer's voice, that really captures the passion and the energy that can really strike a chord with somebody. Some other people could be a guitar bend or a guitar solo. But I would have to say the passion that somebody sings with and expresses through music. A lot of times when I write stuff now, I put my phone on and I'll just hit record. And a lot of times I'll mumble words over a chord progression, and then I'll come up with a phrase I really like, and then I'll jot that down and start working it from there. And then I'll send them out to the guys and try and get their take on it before we actually, get to practice it and play together. Lord, I praise that you answer my call. Say what you want to say, nothing at all. Just want to tell you that that's probably the most challenging thing. I recently just had a baby. Instead of picking up the guitar 3 or 4 nights a week, I pick it up probably once or twice now. And every time I start working on something, there's always something that pops up that prevents me from finishing it. All I know is I ain't coming back. The unique thing about us putting this album together was that we had been playing the songs out for a long time. We'd been playing them for about 2 years. So we really kind of had the songs down before we went into the studio. There were some small layer things that we did with like setting in keyboards or a ukulele part, but most of the songs were pretty down pat before we went into the studio. I'll be coming home. No, I never ever sent rough stuff out. I always made sure, that it was pretty much done before I'd start letting other ears hear it. It's a tough genre, I guess, to put your finger on. It's kind of got a rock country without the twang. When you incorporate the fiddle and the electric guitar, the harmonica and everything else into it, it definitely has that, rock sound, but it does have that country root. So I guess a roots rock sound would be the best way to describe our music. All I know is I ain't coming back. Top 5 bands. I would definitely say Van Morrison, Tom Petty, Eric Clapton, Billy Joel. I really like The Cure, too. I know, The Cure is kind of a random one. And I was going to say Depeche Mode. That might even be more out there. Someday I'll find my star. Yeah, someday I'll find my star. Yeah, someday
Someday I'll find my star. Yeah, someday I'll find my star.